There we go.
Sheesh.
What's good, brother, man? How you doing, bro?
Baby girl, do you let me in my do-rag? I want to make love to you. Oh, man.
Ranked Song of the Week got everybody in their bag right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's just a good song.
And then the little video going with it, too.
Nigga like, yeah. With the water hose is sick.
Duffel bag talk. But nah, man.
You see it? New Jack City representing. I just now saw that movie. Well, was 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, New Jack City's a classic though.
Yeah, well, it's crazy. I definitely understand it. The only bad part about it is fucking Ice-T.
Ice-T's horrible.
Bro, he's bad in everything he does.
He's bad in every movie, every movie, every show, every song. Like
every song. I don't listen to Ice-T. I've heard Colors.
I don't listen. I've never heard Ice-T song. I'm pretty sure.
Colors. You never heard of that? You never heard Top Color?
I've heard Colors.
All right. Yeah, Colors. Yeah, it's.
I usually run in the opposite direction when he comes on. So.
Oh my God, but he's terrible. You don't ever in your life look at a grown man like, I want to shoot you so bad, my dick is hard. I was like,
yeah. That's a crazy thing to say.
Why is this arousing you?
Yeah, that was sick.
Man,
we got some good topics this week, and we're gonna start off with what everybody wants to talk about. That Stimmy Turner, them Biden bucks is dropping as early as today. Well, as early as this is late, but them bottom bucks is dropping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm going up.
What you gonna do with your Stimmy?
I'm gonna give it all to a young woman named Diamond. I'm gonna take the $1,400. I'm gonna have me a hotel party.
All right, that's a bet.
No, I'm capping. If y'all were here, I definitely would. Not all of it, but
smooth six.
I definitely put some on a hotel party because
when
was the last time I went to a hotel party? I was still young, but it wasn't that type of party. It was just, niggas getting in trouble at the pool. And that used to be the move right there.
Yeah.
What you got, bro?
Nah, for the Stimmy, I think I'm gonna be responsible this time. I don't know though. We'll see. It just depends on how my weekend goes this weekend. If my weekend goes the way I want it to, then whenever that Stimmy comes, because I'm not gonna rush it. People are rushing for the Stimmy. It's gonna get to me when it gets to me. But nah. So depending on how this weekend goes, I'm gonna try to be responsible with it. Maybe get ahead on my car payments.
Yeah.
Get ahead on rent or something.
Alarm's going off. Let me make sure it ain't me real quick.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? While he's gone, what I'm saying?
No, I'm back.
Just kidding. But nah, y'all gonna try to be responsible. But nah, I don't know. I might go to Five Guys and buy all Five Guys. For real. Welcome to Five Guys. What would you like? Give me all 5 of them motherfuckers. Pause. Yeah, true. Pause. But nah.
That's crazy. I'm gonna go to Five Guys and get all 5 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm spinning the bag, bro.
They got more than 5 burgers, Goofy.
I don't even get burgers from there. I used to get the hot dogs. I haven't got
those are crazy too.
Nice.
Nah, I definitely I don't know. What'd you do with your last Stimmy?
Last Stimmy? Oh, I bought a gun.
You bought a gun?
Yeah, I bought a gun and I then I put the rest on like bills and shit.
Respect.
Bought some sneakers, I think, too.
I re-upped. That was the re-up in itself, for real. But same thing, bills. Put a little in Bitcoin.
Okay.
That's why I'm gonna just start throwing all my money in Bitcoin, for real.
Yeah, it's a good investment.
I tried to catch it on the down. It is like
it's never going down.
I'm not gonna say never going down,
but it was
at 32. It was at 32K when I put it in, and I'm not buying full Bitcoin. I feel like I should mention that just in case. Y'all think I'm something I'm not. Just little chunks here and there. So I get me a whole coin, which is the goal. The goal is to get me a whole coin. So by end of next year.
That's a bag.
Damn, that's like half a salary for a year.
Whew. I can't wait. I'm going to get that back pay here soon, too. So don't let that hit around the same time as the stimmy. I'm acting silly. Now, if that happens, I might just pop up in Vegas.
Bro, you just gotta let me know when you're on the way. Like everybody say that to me. Like, oh, I'm gonna just pop up. I'm like, bro, like nigga, no. I don't care. like, please
give me at least a week's notice.
or
I won't see you.
Yeah, that's just honest. Won't be seeing me.
But nah, man. But another topic though, because the stimmy's going. I'm gonna really talk about that stimmy once it's in my pocket.
Yes,
but another topic I think we definitely got to hit on is this Myers Leonard. I'm not going to repeat the slur.
Yeah,
but I just want to be the first. Not the first. I just want to be one of the guys to say I've never heard that term in my entire life.
Never.
Ever.
Probably playing Mafia or something, but that shit died with them.
Like I think that's an insane term to throw out there. And I don't know. I want him crucified like they did my boy Nick Cannon.
Big fact.
I want him out the league. I want him writing apologies for the next year. And then I want him to struggle to get back on the team like Kaepernick.
And he's not good enough.
Yeah.
For it to be like if LeBron did it, it's like niggas are gonna sign LeBron.
Yeah. Now if LeBron did it, I'm damn near defending it if LeBron did it.
Okay. No. I just want y'all to know he's not I'm not doing that. But for those that don't know, Myers Leonard plays for Portland, right? No.
He plays for the Heat.
Heat, yeah. I knew it was a red and black team. He was on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
He was on Twitch and he just went, an old Jewish slur.
Yeah.
Just tossed it out there in the air. And he's paying for it, as he should.
Yeah. He's been catching flack everywhere. Like
as he should.
Yeah, I just don't see where I don't see. I just want to know how he knows that term for real. Like there's a lot of stuff I should be concerned about with him saying that. Like, wow, he might really hate you, whatever. Where did you see? How do you know that? Like that's like an Uncle Ruckus bag. Like
I don't know how he came across that at all.
You have to Google it. And then he said it with confidence, like he said it before.
Exactly. Like this is not your first time. This isn't your first rodeo. He said it. And I was just like, when I was watching the video, I just sat there and was kind of like, what?
Yeah.
Like, how did dictionary.com like is this real?
Yeah, I had to look it up.
That's words? All right.
Because I looked it up with no context. Like I just saw the video and I was waiting on the slur to come out. Then I was like, I Twitter went through the comments. Then everybody was like, oh, it's this word. And I was like, damn, yo, you wilding out.
That shit sounds harsh too.
It sounds German damn near. Like sounds very aggressive.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I don't know, somebody with like weird dialect. And I won't say weird, it's like strange dialect, like, like Ireland or something. Like
it's very aggressive. It definitely derives from an aggressive language.
It's got a lot of in it too. You got to put some hustle in it. You feel me?
You got to put a little bit of saliva on it.
Yeah, that comes with a loogie.
Yeah, but you spit that shit out at somebody.
Nah, man. Hey, nothing, bro. Nah, he's done. He's donezo.
He needs to be finished. He needs to be trying to get onto like a G League team. Maybe try to hoop in the basketball tournament down the road.
I was gonna say he go do that. That TBT stuff, but no,
Yeah.
you're not.
No, I don't really want him in that either. I'll cancel whatever he's a part of. Cancel culture, baby.
No, man. We talking about Bron earlier. He's trying to do a rap album.
Bron?
He's trying to like produce his own rap album. He's not gonna be rapping, but
Yeah. It's probably gonna be album of the year.
nah.
He's gonna be in a DJ Khaled-esque bag.
And he never gets album of the year either. So
True. Only because he's not rapping on it by himself. But anyway, I digress.
niggas might show out on a Bron tape.
Yeah. He's gonna get Drake, Hove.
He should really do that and call it the Bron tapes. That would be sick.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Drake, Hove. He's gonna get a 2010 Fourier verse.
Right.
Like he's gonna get that. I went to Jacob with 25,000. You went with 2,500. Wow. He gonna buy that from wherever the hell that's hidden.
Fact. He's like, is this Joe Budden? Niggas like everybody on there.
Yo, pump it up.
Fact. Yo, so I watch this podcast a lot. Actually, it's like probably the podcast I watch the most. And then I thought to myself, I watch this podcast. I've watched like 200-300 episodes of this nigga's podcast. I've never heard another song from him, but Pump It Up. So I went and I was like, all right, let me just run through and try to see what I like. Nothing. I like nothing. Like it's clear he can rap. He has good wordplay. It's just like the music is bad and I hate his voice.
Yeah, it's his voice for me. Because he had this one freestyle where I was like, wow, if anybody else said this would be crazy as hell.
Hey,
anybody else.
That's what me and Rob was talking about that. I should we bring up Rob every pod. Anyway, we were talking about how like certain things niggas say, like nobody else could get away with it. So Future, nah. I'm gonna choose dirty over you. You know, I ain't scared to lose you. We'd have been like, but that's corny. Like that's the mother of your child. Support her and love her. But it's Future though. So it's like, oh, that's crazy.
Now, when Future said, he said, I'm gonna go to big league Lonzo.
Yeah,
come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, nigga, we thinking out of all the big league niggas, you gonna bring up Lonzo?
That's hard.
Stop. No, stop. But it's because Future said it. That is crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, NBA, chess, Jason Kidd. Like,
bro, Jason Kidd was never a top 10 player.
He didn't have a job then, I don't think. Because he went with the Bucks and he wasn't with LA yet. So he just kind of threw it out there.
He was just vibing.
Right. No, man. That kind of brings me into something else I want to ask you. How'd you get introduced to rap? Like, what was it? And you were like, all right, start from what you remember being the first rap you listened to. Okay. Around what year and who was when you were like, and who it was that really like, okay, this is it. Okay. Like, this is my favorite.
I'm trying to think because, my dad's a shit. I might even have to bring all the CDs over for real.
This nigga got the CD.
So introduced to rap. I know as a kid, I'm thinking back and like, I'm thinking on a drive to Baltimore because my family, we go to Baltimore every year to go see my god family. Mm-hmm. And like that whole drive, obviously my dad's on aux because he's the man of the house. He's the driver. Driver gets aux, whatever. And usually we listen to a lot of Jodeci. So like, come and talk to me.
Hey.
I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? Hey. But yeah, so we listen to a lot of Jodeci. But in between, like, we'd hear like he'd play there's this Ice Cube album he would play. It wasn't America's Most Wanted. It was
Death Certificate?
No, it wasn't Death Certificate. It was after that. It was no, it was Death Certificate. It was Death Certificate. I just now saw the album in my head. Yeah, it was Death Certificate. But yeah, so it would be that. And then I think what really made me love rap music though was my mom got the Get Rich or Die Trying.
Oh yeah, that's a bag.
We listened to it on the way to Philly. And I was like, this is girl. Hey. Are you ready to love me now? I said, this nigga nuts. Many men.
Yeah, that's a bag.
Wish death upon me. So like that really made me love rap. And then like my first album that I was like, so that was like my mom. I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then the first album I picked up by myself was College Dropout.
Okay. Hey, that's a hell of a start.
And I was
that's
like,
three classics.
3 classics. I was like, yo, this is like what? Like, dang. So yeah, that's when I was very young. I was about 6 years old.
Damn, bro. So like, it's crazier for me because like my cousin Harry, rest in peace. He got me hip. So we go up to Logan County, West Virginia.
LA.
They be playing Halo 2, you know, fucking Jeezy, Gucci, like early, like so icy early. Like that's my first remembrance of rap music. To where I was like, dang, this is hard. Where I was like knowing the words and all that. And yeah. Jeezy, Gucci, T.I., Boosie, Webby, like a lot of Southern rap.
Yeah.
A lot of Atlanta rap. Like that's just kind of what I grew up on. But the first time for me, where I picked up a rap album and I was like, oh, this is it, was probably 6th, 7th grade when I started bumping J. Cole.
What? Dang.
Yeah, like I did it like because I've been an R&B guy forever. Like,
yeah, respect.
That was the only thing in my house was R&B. So
as soon as I heard rap, I didn't want to hear nothing else.
It was like that because it was so relatable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
like it was crazy.
Yeah. When that J. Cole Friday Night Lights, I was like, yeah.
This is nuts.
Yeah, it was so like, I remember hearing like the first time because I used to ride I didn't ride regular bus to school because I was going to school out of district. I can say that now. Don't arrest my mama. I would ride the TTA bus, which is just the public transportation. So every day I'd hop on the bus and be weird people. Yeah, weird people going, double headphone in, new world, bro. That J. Cole just relaxed me and I just bumped on the bus. That's the best I've ever heard music to this day. Maybe because it's the first time I really heard it, but yeah.
Nah, man, rap has been like, that's one thing, man. I'm glad like I had that 50 Cent.
Yeah.
That 50 Cent album really like is still, I think it's over here somewhere for real. But that 50 Cent album was really like that was like one of the most pivotal moments of my life.
It's crazy.
Like hearing that, I remember I had my white bandana, you know what I'm saying? Like I still got my white do-rag, you know what I'm saying? I wanted the body all straight up. I wanted to get shot. Like I was
bro.
I want to get shot at. Like I want people to shoot at me. No, I don't.
Yeah, nah, you didn't. But that shit seemed hard, and the movie was amazing.
The movie was nuts, man. So it was like, yeah, that was it. I think the movie had a big role in that too. I feel like I watched the movie and then I heard the album. No, I heard the album and then my mom was playing the movie. I got in trouble for watching it actually.
Yeah, I did too. We had to cover our eyes and all that shit.
Yeah. I was sitting there like,
damn, bro. All right. So we still talking about rap. We're going to one that we talked about. Well, the one that you sent me, best white rapper, and I feel like this is disrespectful.
Yeah, because here's my thing. So I've been, and this topic, what made me think about this was recently, somebody had a tweet like Mac Miller is the only white, Mac Miller and like Jack Harlow or something, or like the only white rappers who don't try to sound like Eminem. Because obviously, like I hate on Eminem a lot, but for real, he deserves his credit. Like Eminem paved that way for white rappers to be able to do that, and it's not even like it's not like we just let him in because he was good and white. Nah, he can actually spit. Like he's an actual Hall of Fame rapper. Like he's one of the guys. Like you can make a case for him being on Mount Rushmore. Like you can make a lot of cases for Eminem, but they said only Mac Miller, Jack Harlow, and so I started to think, and it was on Twitter and whatnot. But I was like, come on, that's not fair, because Paul Wall exists, the people's champ. Paul Wall exists, and he is that man. Paul Wall was what he did in 2004 or 5 to like 2008 was nuts. Like he was in his bag. Like he has classic songs. Like he has classic verses. He has a classic verse on Ye's album. Like we disrespect Paul Wall way too much. And Paul Wall's like when it comes to white rappers, I didn't know Paul Wall was white.
Yeah, he's white.
I didn't, and I was a kid listening to Paul Wall because I was a kid listening to Paul Wall. We also gotta let that sit in. I was like 8 years old, sitting I was 8 years old, sitting sideways, like for real, sitting sideways. Hey. Boys, I did not know Paul Wall was white.
I definitely knew he was white.
I thought he was just light skinned, like I thought he was just super light skinned. But no, I didn't even know he was white. But nah, Paul Wall, I guess you got to give the best white rapper to Eminem. But as far as it comes to favorite, shit, give me Paul Wall and Mac Miller.
Yeah, Mac's crazy.
Mac is nuts. Mac is nuts. I think Mac is the most creative white rapper ever. As far as artistic, like, I think he had the vision of like making, like, his music was art to me.
Yeah, I will say that, because you got to think, like, when people talk about Eminem and their best, like his best stuff, like it's pretty selected too. You know,
yeah.
Marshall Mathers LP and was it Eminem Show? It's one of those two. So, I mean, you talk about Mac. Like, what's your favorite Mac project?
My favorite Mac project?
Yeah.
I don't want to be a prisoner in the moment and say Circles.
But you are.
So, no, I'm not going to. But that's like it's one of them. I think my favorite, it's either Macadelic or it's watching movies with the sound off.
Okay, well, mine is Swimming. And if you ask somebody else, theirs might be Kids. And if you ask somebody else, they might say Good AM. And if you ask somebody, you know what I mean? So when he had the diversity, like, I don't ever think Mac really peaked. He just did a bunch of different great things.
Yeah, that's very true. That's why
I
can agree with that. Because Faces is up there for me too.
Yeah, Faces. Oh my God.
Faces is crazy.
Crazy.
Faces is nuts. Am I high already? Can't believe I was fly already. Yeah, he went.
Yeah, man. That's
crazy.
I remember when the first time I heard 100 Grandkids, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Now, what did I like off of Faces? That song that he had Schoolboy Q on. One.
Oh my
two,
God.
Three.
There was. I know exactly what you're talking about though.
I could rap it. I just can't think of the name of the song.
That's usually how it goes when I think about old rap. Like, anytime I think about Wiz, I couldn't tell you the name of the song, but I could probably rap something from it.
But yeah, he was Faces is one of them projects, man. Like, I can't even lie. It's one of them joints that, like, I listen to that and I'm like, yo, this is nuts. Or Angel Dust. Please don't quit the Angel Dust.
Yeah, Mac is hard. I remember the first time I heard Lucky Ass Bitch. I was like, bro, this nigga's wild. I was like, oh, this dude's wild.
I know you remember when, so was you hip when, like, he dropped, like, Best Day Ever and, like, Kids and...
Not fully hip. No, that stuff I had to get into later on.
Because that Nike's on my feet. Keep the cipher complete night. Yeah, but, like, Kids, like, Best Day Ever is it's one of them things. When I go and re-listen to that, I'm very appreciative of it. Like, man, he really did that for us. It's gonna be the best day ever. I get a little emotional for real the more I think about it. Brings tears to my eyes.
I need to ask you something. We're a little time in, but I need to ask you something. Why are you wearing a UK hoodie and you're a UNC fan?
Okay, so I went to a UK game last year, right?
Cool. So did I.
And Hunter gave me a hoodie.
Okay. Because
he was like, hey, we're going to Rupp Arena. You got to fully experience UK basketball. You got to wear a UK hoodie. Whatever. Cool. Put the hoodie on.
This isn't Rupp. This is Zoom.
Yeah, I know. Let me finish the story. So, I got the hoodie on. I get me some Rupp Arena ice cream. This commentators always talk about that. Get some Rupp Arena ice cream. I do the C. I spell cats, spell Kentucky at the beginning of the game. And then they have somebody come out. They have a special guest come out and be the Y in Kentucky. And it was just the environment, the vibe. It was cool. So I used to hate UK. I don't think I even hated her, but that's neither here nor there. But long story short, I enjoyed the vibe. And so I'm still going to wear the hoodie. It was a gift. I'm not bashful. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the game. I'm not hiding that I enjoyed the game. I'm still a UNC fan. If you'd like, I'll put a UNC hat on. But
No, don't be false flagging out
but
here.
nah, I just like I like the hoodie. It's comfortable. Like what can I say? It's chilly down here. It's comfortable. It's the only hoodie I have in my dad's house.
This nigga. I let it slide, I guess. Even though I get flack for it.
It's because you're the worst.
All right. I don't think we ever talked about my teams on here, huh?
Because you don't talk about your teams because you don't like them.
That's a lie.
Besides,
I was just talking about Cam yesterday. I was sad about it, but I talk about them. I talked about Kansas yesterday. I'm talking about Florida because it's not college football no more.
Or Kansas.
Or Kansas. And me and Rob were just talking about the Lakers last night, so cut it out.
You're a Clippers fan, though.
I'm not, guys. I'm not. First off, I'm real sick of these LeBron fans who just, go up his coattail and wherever he goes, they go along. Like bed bugs. That's what they are. That's what LeBron fans are. Damn bed bugs.
That's foul of you to say, bro.
It is. It's honest, bro, because then they come in here and infest everything. Now, here I am, a real Laker fan, and I speak because as a Laker fan, a real Laker fan, who's going through the Robert Sacre starting years, I've been a fan for a very long time, 15 years, probably more. And, nigga, we've had hard times. And during good times, I speak badly of them sometimes. So when I do it now, it's, you just hate on LeBron and you just, no. I'm talking about my team.
You were nervous last year watching them in the postseason. Bro. That's crazy to me. That's not a real fan to me. In my personal opinion, it's not a real fan.
But why?
Especially when we all knew how the postseason was gonna go last year. Lose a game, win 4. Lose a game, win 4. Lose a game, win 4.
If I don't like the performance for my team, I'm going to speak on it. And as fans of the team, as y'all say y'all are, you guys notice, but y'all shrug it off. Don't shrug it off.
You know why I shrugged it off?
Why?
Because guess what LeBron ended the year with?
A chip. You see how he talks? The Lakers won a chip to me last year. The Lakers. We're tied for first now. We got 17 just like Boston. Niggas don't know that. Niggas just know LeBron won. Didn't tell you who the backup shooting guard is if you held him at gunpoint.
Come on, bro. We all know Kuru Goat.
He's my least favorite person in the world. I hate Alex Caruso. It's not his fault. He's done nothing wrong besides wear that headband. That's the only thing that he's ever done wrong to me.
He looks like John Elmore.
Hey, John Elmore's crazy, and we'll take no John Elmore disrespect.
Oh, for sure. John Elmore should be in the league. He's balling in Italy, though.
Fact. Damn, that sounds crazy.
Nuts. Imagine being in Italy.
Fact. Hey, this is way off topic, but I was thinking, bro. Like, I know you go to the gym.
I do go to the gym.
What do you do when, you're in that bag. Let me sit up. Okay. What do you do when you're on like a sitting machine or something, or one of the pull or push machines, and a woman just walks in front of you and just starts working out right in front of you?
Not to say locked in on my workout.
All right, what do you really do?
I stay locked in on my workout. I mean, I might sneak a look for real,
but I want to look. It's right in front of you.
I try. So me personally, I try not to stare because I know that it's hard for women to work out, and gyms, it's intimidating because it sounds like niggas like you that make the weight room uncomfortable.
Hold on, I haven't even gave my point yet, so I'm not letting that shit fly. No.
But no, it's. I understand that it feels a little uncomfortable when you're just trying to get your workout in and you just feel people looking at you. Wow. So me personally, because especially at Triangle Fitness, but especially at the gym when I was in Mississippi, like I knew like, oh damn, come on, buddy. But I knew like back in Mississippi, my goal was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do my workout, get in, get out. Try not to make people feel uncomfortable, make sure, these gals like feel like it's a safe space, whatever. So that's my thing. But now every now and again, like, huh?
You go in the gym with that on your mind?
Well, no, I go in the gym just to get my workout in. But that situation that you described happens every time.
It does happen every time. That's why I was thinking about Mississippi when I brought that up. I was like,
because it's just like,
jeez.
dang. But not back. Ever since I've been back home, heck, I haven't seen a girl in the gym. I work out at the boys' club, so
That's
I've
wild.
had the gym to myself pretty much every time.
It's so my thing is like it's awkward because I feel like I'm trying too hard not to just look at her ass.
Yes, I've been there. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Cause like,
Yeah.
oh my God, there's this one woman that back in Canada, she had no reason for like they don't make OCPs to go around that. You feel me? Like she had to probably sew two to get like it was crazy. And I would just sit there like this. Looking like
Yeah,
I look like the fat kid from Popeyes, the one holding his stomach, like
yeah. You
yeah.
sitting there like this, like you just finished. You like,
Exactly. Like I can't even look forward during my workout. Like here I am crooking my
just be
neck,
drinking
looking
water.
up, like looking at my arms. Now I feel like weird because it's just
Yeah,
right here in front of me.
I feel like one of them guys now because now I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, and they're like, oh, like quit looking at yourself. Like, okay.
I don't want to look forward. Leave me alone.
And then so like one time it actually got me tight. I was doing my little workout. I'm pretty much done. You know, I'm getting it in, just, getting my reps in. This girl walks right in front of me and just starts doing like these. I don't even know. It doesn't look like an exercise. It looks like she was just trying to show like, hey, look at what I have back here.
Fact.
And I was like, she was all in my area. You know, we're supposed to be social distance. She was all in my area, and I'm like, I wanted to say something, but then I was like, I don't want to be that guy. So I just hurried up. I actually cut my reps short, cut my set short, and just left.
I'm not leaving. It's the best view in the house. No, I'm playing. Nah, I just be trying to get my workout in. I usually have my music going. I just be like bumping.
Yeah.
I do a lot of that. I'm honestly a sick nigga in the gym. I was on a treadmill and I'm the guy that's got my music going out, gun in the air,
Oh, you're one of those guys.
running. I don't say it out loud. Like I'm not yelling
Yeah.
what the words are, but you see me enjoying my music. Like I run the R&B sometimes just because it's smooth and steady.
Yeah.
And so when I'm like, I got my arms up, I'm rocking, I'm just, running. I
So
hit
you're
a
not
couple of
maximizing
these,
your workout.
like, oh yeah.
If you have enough energy to do that, you're not running hard enough.
No, the point isn't to run out of energy. The point is to get a good, steady, consistent run in. Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
Do you hit on women at the gym?
No.
Have you ever hit on women at the gym?
No.
I've hit on one chick at the gym, and it was.
And you're the reason why they want all women gyms.
It was awfully awkward. It wasn't my fault. Honestly, I would dare say she came on to me.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like it, but okay.
It never does. But I dare say she came on to me, and we were just talking blase. She was about to squat rack, and I just got done squatting. She's like, "Hey, are you done?" I was like, "Yeah." And she got under it, and I was like, "Oh, you about to hit that?" And she was like, "Yeah." And she got under it real confident, but then she got up. I was like, "No, I'm just messing. Can you help me?" All right. And I was like, "Yeah, I can." And we just chopped it up a little bit,
Okay.
And then I went to the DFAC and missed a steak. So I don't classify it as a good experience because she made me late. Like I know when a steak's about to run out at the DFAC. And she looked good, but she didn't look good enough for that. And I was like, oh man.
Not good enough to miss a steak.
No, not the Mississippi steak. Oh no.
Yeah, the Mississippi steak was stupid.
It's crazy. Well, you got on here. You want to talk about talking phases, bro? Go ahead, lead us in. What you want to speak on?
Talking. Yeah. So now, I've always had. I feel like, I don't know. So, because it's going to be the next two topics are kind of going to be put into one. So another thing I was talking about was another thing that we had on the itinerary is like safe spaces for men and like therapy and whatnot and blah, blah, blah. So boom. So let's start with the talking phases. I'll kind of go back and forth.
Okay.
So like talking phases. First of all, they suck.
Terrible. It's the worst shit in the world.
I've developed a theory. Let me say a theory. I look at it like this. I think you shouldn't talk to one girl at a time.
That's
because
fair.
if it doesn't work out, you just wasted however much time you did talking with her. So I think you should talk to multiple girls at the same time, but just don't have sex with any of them. Like don't like, no. And here's why. Because once you have sex, you're signing up for that next step. So okay, let me not say not have sex. I think you should talk to multiple girls, and if you're going to sleep with multiple girls, feel free to. But I think that you should pretty much keep your options open, and then whichever one you take the most serious out of all of them, because one of them will become a front runner. And whichever one becomes the front runner, that's the one you should take serious, and then you should slowly back away from the other girls.
Question.
But
go ahead. Finish up, and then I'm throwing a rock in it real quick. Go ahead.
I believe that you should slowly back away from the girls instead of just cutting them off too, because I think that that's unfair to them. Like you should slowly like ease out of conversations, slowly be like, yeah, well, I think you should find a guy. Long story short.
All right. Well, say you got two young ladies that are very high front runners, and one's and say you do feel free and end up being intimate with these young women. Say your front runner. Say your front runner don't got the better box.
She don't got the better pussy.
She don't got the better pussy. Then what?
I don't think you should base your relationships off sex.
I think you should, depending on what your. Hold on, that sounds bad. Depending on what your values are.
No, like, I think every person has their flaw, right? And if the only thing you can find out about this girl at this time is like, dang, her pussy's not as good as this other girl's pussy. I think you can get over that, personally. Yeah. Because I don't want a bride to break up with me because like he's like, hey, I mean, you was doing your thing, but this dude eats it better or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like who knows? It might not have been working that day because maybe I didn't turn the oven on early enough,
This nigga, right? Hey, you a funny nigga, bro. Hey, you are funny.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to preheat the oven. Sometimes I don't, maybe I ain't preheat the oven this time. So benefit of the doubt.
It's just a question. And you should always preheat the oven, gentlemen. Preheating the oven is very important.
If you don't preheat the oven, your food won't get cooked. Yeah, plain and simple.
Yeah, you want to eat cooked food. Make sure it's. You know what? We ain't gotta get detailed.
Yeah, but to tag on to that, so like a problem that I've found about talking to multiple women at the same time. Not that I'm doing it, but problem that I found is they all think you're emotionally unavailable. So then everybody wants to be your fucking therapist. And that's what like people want to tell me what's like you have emotional trauma that you need to let go. And then that's what made me think about safe spaces. Because the talking to multiple women, I'm not gonna lie, I bit that flow from a frat brother of mine he was like, yeah, nah. He was like, yeah, I'm talking to a few girls. But we were like, damn, bro, like that ain't cool. He said, nah, but we don't have sex or nothing. We just go on dates and stuff. And I'm just kind of trying to feel them out, And I was like, cool, I respect that. And then it made me just think more about that. But to go from that, like, basically, like, I've tried the whole being sensitive. And it only gets you hurt, right? Like,
that's fat.
So I look at it like I'll let my guard down when I feel comfortable too. And I don't think it's cool that you want me to express my emotions how you want me to express my emotions.
Exactly.
And I don't think that's fair. And then but I will say I found that I just don't get anything off my chest ever for the most part. Like every now and again, I'll call and go on like a little 20-minute rant or something. But besides that, I just bottle stuff up. But yeah, that's just what I was thinking about, So, but I'm gonna try this whole therapy thing out. Actually, I just signed up I got my first session.
Okay.
This upcoming week. So, I'm gonna give it a shot, see where it goes.
That's good for you, bro. I'm glad.
Yeah.
We talked about this before, but I'm terrified to do therapy. I feel like they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, did you know this was wrong?" And then I got a whole nother issue on my mind. I ain't even fucking know about it. I'm just like,
that's why I didn't want to sign up. Like I kept saying I was gonna do it, but I never wanted to because I was like, dang. I don't want to go into shit that hurt back in the day because I don't want to refill those emotions.
Exactly.
Because it's like, I don't want to find like I don't want to go to therapy and figure out like maybe your dad should have played catch with you more. And then like I tell him the story like I'd be tight because it's like my dad's a good dad, but like don't say he should have played catch with me more because I told you the story about why my dad doesn't play catch with me.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you can't catch.
I can't catch, nigga. So he ain't about to waste his time. Like, he ain't about to waste his time playing catch. Shit, I can't catch. Like, what are we doing? It's counterproductive. Like, he just worked a 16-hour shift, and he's supposed to come and toss the football with me. I'd have dropped it 4 times right in the hands. I'm falling all over the place. Like,
that is so fucking funny, bro.
But nah, like I just don't want to expect. Like, I don't know. There's some stuff I know I'm gonna have to talk about, and I know it's. And I don't want to cry, like break down, because it's like there's stuff I haven't. Chris Paul's the GOAT, by the way. He's wearing a Support Black Colleges hoodie in the State Farm commercial.
All right, but, all right, hold on. So
yeah,
let me go back to talking phases, and then we'll work our way back into like what we feel our safe spaces are and how we deal with our therapeutic moments and what we do, and that'll lead us into the video game topic that you got. I peeped out a while back. I see what you're doing. I see the vision. Anyway, talking phases. Talking to multiple women should be okay. My buddy Frazier gives me shit all the time. Well, I don't want to say all the time, but at some point in time, I would go on dates with different women and just to like Ray said, fill them out because that's how I want to get to know my woman. You know, it's a comfortable spot. It's public. And there I am. Look, boom. I know what you eat, and I don't want to say have to, but you know, like I'm pretty funny, good personality, so. 35, 45 minutes. That's a good amount of face-to-face talking. You know, you should like without you feeling overly pressured. Like I understand nervous. That's gonna come with it, but like you should feel somewhat at ease, hopefully, that here we are in public and you're just talking to, you know, someone that's easy to talk to. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
So filling them out is key, honestly. Like I don't want to say you should talk to multiple people at one time. But if you are talking to multiple people one time, know how to
maneuver,
ease out of that,
and set your boundaries. I think and that's why I said like you shouldn't have sex with any of them because
you should.
When you talk to multiple people at the same time, you know you're opening up your vibe to multiple. Like I hate to say vibe. You're opening up. You're opening up parts of yourself to multiple people, and you can kind of spread your emotions thin. So when you start to have sex with multiple partners, it's the same thing, and I think it's even on a more deeper level because it's like you're talking about like that's a sacred well, let me not say a sacred thing, but that's like one of those things that's supposed to be sacred. And like when you're sharing that part, you're sharing that intimacy with multiple people at the same like not at the same time, but like multiple people. It's just not. I just don't think that's healthy. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, but I disagree wholeheartedly.
That way, you don't use that pussy to make the decision.
No. So, for me, like, yes, I know what sex is supposed to be a sacred thing between men and women, but like. That's one part of the Bible I was always like, oh man.
A little skeptical on, you know?
I don't say skeptical because I'm not gonna sit here and go against the word, but it's like that's just something I know, and that's just gonna be a sin, you know.
That's the rule.
It's like lying, like cussing, like so many things we are just gonna sin, and that's one of them. Like I'm not gonna wait until marriage to have sex with a young woman, depending on like if I get in a certain situation, like depending on the situation, I should say. Because if I have a woman that's like that's what she's all about, and like she's really that cool and really that good to go. That just sounds wrong. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That's just not something I want to do. You know, I would like to know because that's something that's very important to me. Physical touch is my love language. I took the test.
Mine too.
That's not just sex and like incorporates other things, but
like hold hands.
Sex is on the list though. So I feel like it's important because that's one of the most important things to me in love is sex. Not the most important, obviously, but that is a love language. That sounds bad when I say it like this, don't it?
Yeah, the more you say it, I'm like, yo, you're wilding.
No, it's not that. Like, sex is important, bro. I would like the person I'm with.
Sex is important. You don't want to be miserable because then if you're miserable having sex, you're going to cheat.
Well, it's going to happen. I'll definitely dump somebody, but
that too, I guess.
That's the thing. I don't want to do that. I don't want to dump you because I don't have actual fair reason to dump you. I just know it's not going to work in the long run, and I don't want to be a burden to you, and honestly, vice versa, depending on how bad the dussy is. Like I remember this will sound bad. I had a front runner at one time, and just the worst oral sex I've ever received. Not even close, and it made me look at her differently. Like I liked her a lot less after that. I'll be honest.
Some bad neck is bad.
Yeah, it was horrible. It's like I know, like nothing about you. Like this should work. Like this, I'm not expecting Tiana Trump. Like, all right, fine, but
I'm not expecting the shit you see in the movies, goddamn. But
exactly, like, but
shit, I'm expecting something.
You should be better at this, and I can't teach you. And I don't want to say I'll teach you because that's like the thing on TikTok. Like, oh yeah, let me teach you. Like, how you know? Like, I don't know. I just know it's not supposed to feel like this.
Yeah, I would like to say I can coach somebody through it.
Yeah, but hey, this is what I like. I feel like that's easy. This is what I like.
This is what I like to do. Like, you should try this. Yeah, like, you got any ice cubes in the fridge?
Exactly. Like, it's a.
You got any ice cubes in the fridge?
Yo, hey, bro, look, man, don't be. Oh my God, now the camera's blurry.
Then if they ain't got ice cubes, you got a nice cold bottle of water. Put a breath in.
Stop, bro. Come on, man. It's going to the public, nigga.
I'm playing. I'm kidding.
He's not playing.
I'm 100% kidding. These are just jokes I've seen on Twitter here and there. Everything I say is just like some jokes I've seen. Like, I'm not some, none of that.
Okay. It'll get on blurry here in a bit. But yeah, man, like, that's such an important thing to me, like that. And of course, like, I'm willing if they're willing as well. Like, sometimes I understand it's not probably should wait. Like, there's situations where I was like, yeah, we probably should do this because this ain't gonna lead to where it would need to lead. Mm-hmm. And if I'm not going to date, like, that's why I take them on dates too. It's like, oh man, can I really do what granted, you might not be showing all your, but I have to take you at face value. I can only know where you're willing to tell and show me. So if I feel like that just isn't going to work for a long time, like, I feel like I should be honest, like, hey, you're really cool, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Would you still like to have sex?
Yeah, and that's important.
It is important. That's the honesty. It's like, hey, like, I'm sorry. I was hoping it would go better, but I didn't enjoy myself. Would you like to be intimate? That's honest. Like, I know it's a sacred thing, but
I feel like you say it exactly. You say it just like that too. I don't see us going anywhere, but like, if you would like to go to my bed, like, shit. Like, would you like to be intimate?
No, it's right. No, bro. The key is right before you put it in. You gotta go. Will never be nothing, and then keep going. Boom. You just start going.
This isn't going anywhere.
Mid climax. I'll never love you. No, that's messed up.
That's grimy.
No, but please be honest. Like, it is.
We're just whispering in her ear. I hate you, bitch.
Right. But like you said, you can wear emotionally still talking to multiple people multiple times. So just when you're talking to multiple people, make sure they're actually contenders. And if you're gonna let them down, please be honest. Blunt is better than beating around the bush. And now I have to ask, what's the worst way you beat around the bush?
Me?
Yeah.
Damn. I've done some crooked shit, man. Gosh, this is a good
Have you ever moved?
No.
Oh.
No. Have you?
No. No, I haven't.
Nah, I think the worst way I beat around the bush was damn. Nah, it was probably this.
You don't gotta explain it or nothing. Just say.
I don't gotta explain. I'm trying to remember how I did it.
Well, why you remember? I can tell mine. So, like, again, I had a front runner, and the non-front runner just overall could satisfy me better not only in bed, but she had the same level of intellect, probably a better conversationalist and better music. She should have been the front runner, but I hadn't known her long enough. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
But yeah, I told the the front runner at the time that I was going on a phone cleanse. So like I left my phone home, like when I would go to work and I stay off of social media and I just, get home, call my family. And I just thought I was never on my phone. But I never stopped posting on anything that she followed me on. Like ever. Like I'd be down at my buddy Ty's house, like, oh yeah, you know what we on, whatever. I don't know, bro. Like it was bad. And I felt so bad about it afterwards. I didn't have to lie. I could have just told the truth.
You could have just told the truth. I'm the same way. One time, I think the worst I've done, so I want to focus on developing my craft at coaching. So like, I was talking to this, and so I was talking to this shorty, right? She, talking to this shorty, whatever. And it started off like, we were talking, and then we were like, I was like, hey, I think we should just be friends, but I also think we should still have sex. And then she was cool with that. And then like, I don't know, like one day I was like, she's not that uncool. Like we would like, and I'm not no grimy person. I wouldn't just say like, hey, I'm on the way. We're about to have sex and I'm gonna leave. Like, let's eat, let's go grab a bite of food.
Yeah.
Maybe go extra. Like one time I was like, hey, let's go work out. Like, let's go hit the gym.
Kind of like watch a movie type of guy.
Yeah, we did stuff. And I was like, I did enjoy spending time with her. But that's I was good. Like, I remember one day I was like, man, gosh, I really don't want to date her. And so I was like, I remember I was supposed to go up there one day and I said, hey, I need to focus. That's a walk and a half. But I said, I need to really focus on coaching. Like, I feel like splitting my time up between you and the kids, like I'm not really focusing. And, last week we barely won, mind you, barely won is very, very generous of me to have said, but
you're barely won, bro.
So yeah, that was one. Then one time I was like, I just need to I just need to focus on myself. Like, and that's usually like my go-to is like, I need to focus on myself. And it's never me. It's me focusing on another person.
Yeah, nah, man. Blaming it on the kids is crazy.
Blaming it on the kids is nuts. It's criminal. It's probably why we lost the turf bowl.
Y'all got slaughtered. You saying loss is generous is what it is. Cause y'all got fucking smoked.
Nah, bro, chill, bro. It was an injury. We were injury plagued.
But nah, that type shit away on you, and so that leads us back. Yeah, it does. The safe. That'll leave us back in the safe spaces. So
yeah,
the safe spaces. What do you feel in the safe spaces for men? Honestly, this is it right here, bro. Just me talking to my niggas, man.
Facts. But even so, I said that, but then I realized I don't even tell my niggas everything.
That's fair. I spread mine out. I don't tell one person everything.
Yeah, like, and I spread stuff out, but there's certain stuff like that's happened to me that like I might like sometimes I'll give like surface level of what happened. Like, you won't believe like this. Turns out this girl that I was super obsessed with had an entire boyfriend.
Damn.
Stuff like that. But I wouldn't go into detail about how I felt about that. But there's a lot of stuff like a lot of stuff that I truly needed to get off my chest that now it's turned me into something different. You know what I'm saying?
Toxic.
Yeah. Not toxic necessarily, just unavailable most of the time.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, no, I'm not really toxic because like when you say I'm not really toxic, it means you're toxic probably. But now like I just be trying to like, I guess my thing is like I'll be trying to be like a brick wall, like, this shit ain't gonna affect me. Yeah, and then when it does affect me, I've played that that brick wall thing. And plus I don't want to give people, because girls are mean and they'll say stuff that you said to them in confidence.
Right.
and they'll throw it in your face like, ugh, you probably feel bad because you was eating that girl's booty, like, or something crazy, like, or you ain't have that much to say when your tongue was in my butt. And I'm like, damn. Like, I'm like, yeah, what are you trying to say? Not that that's ever happened to me, but I'm just saying, like, that's just like, I didn't want to give like actual things, but
I feel you. No, I know what you mean.
Girls say mean things, and it's like, not even just girls, like people say, like people throw stuff in your face when they're mad at you, and it's like, yo, like, that really hurt.
It's
yeah.
Therapists
can't do that.
For sure. Nah, it's definitely messed up, man. I know exactly what you mean. It's hard being fully emotionally available to somebody, especially so early. But they like, I don't want to say expect, but like there's boundaries. Like I want to let you in, I really do, but don't continually beg me to.
Yeah, like, and don't like when I feel pressured. Like when I feel pressured, I feel like there's an ulterior motive behind it. Like it's like you're trying to figure out ways to hurt me. So it's like I'm especially not going to be open now because like I was thinking back to like a previous relationship. You know, I was very into it, but I also figured out just what, like, all it takes is one thing that rubs me the wrong way, and I'm shielded. There's space between us now. And I just need to find out, like, when that happens, I need to either completely break it off, or I need to like explain why that hurt. And then I need you to understand, like, that's what happens. Like, I hate when I explain, like, this hurt me. And it's like, well, it shouldn't hurt you. Versus it being like, this hurt me. And you're like, dang, I'm sorry that hurt you. And I'll try not to let that happen again. But it's always, this hurt me. And then it's like, oh, what? That shouldn't hurt you, or whatever it is.
Oh my God, that's the way. It's hard to be like, oh man, you preaching today, brother. I see the cross in the back. You're not slick. But yeah, it feels like that, man. It's like it's hard for me to be like, yeah, like I really want you to stop doing that because you don't want to come off as sensitive. You don't want to come off as soft. Like, because a woman will call you soft quickly with no remorse, sensitive, like, real quick, and it's like, damn, like nigga can't feel. You know what I mean? Like.
And don't let them be into astrology. Oh, you Cancers are always so sensitive. Like, stop it. I'm allowed to experience emotions. And
I'm a Gemini, dude. They just think I'm Two-Face. Like, bitch is just a sign. Like, all right, man, you believe in astrology? That's cool. Like, don't push it on me to make me somebody I'm not. Like,
like, please don't do that. Like.
That's just the words.
That type of stuff you get me tight, man. But yeah, that's why, like, typically men, we find different ways of therapy. You know, some people smoke. You know, some people drink, which is not healthy. If you can't drink your problems away. Some people work out excessively, or some people just work out. And I'm not even say excessively, because sometimes, like, I'm like, dang, I'm in a bad mood. Let me go get a run in. So let me not say excessive. Some people do that. You know, people deal with it. Some people play video games.
I like that. That's a good one.
You see where I'm going with it?
We'll talk about our safe spaces. So yeah, that's mine. So yeah, here's the thing. As much as we yell at a video game and say it stresses us out and how much we hate it, and maybe harm a couple of things around, we're completely fine. You know, like this is a lot less stressful than dealing with whatever is making me get this angry at this game in the first place.
Because if I want to, I could turn this game off.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like if it was that simple, if I just
still do on the first.
It's like watching a shitty movie. It's like, all right, I'll just cut it off. like that's mine. So mine is music and video games. And then, I don't know, man. So I am listening to music, playing video games. One's gonna piss me off. Music's not gonna piss me off probably ever, but
yeah,
but video games does. And I'm not stressed. It's just upsetting me.
Yeah, like I'm just tight right now. Like, let me be tight.
Exactly.
Exactly. Nah, video games. Because like a topic about video games is like some people. I seen one of them classic Twitter think pieces. You're too old to be playing video games. So that's where I was like, what is too old to play video games? Because me personally, I don't think there's ever such a thing. You're never too old to enjoy something.
Exactly.
Like you're like, oh, you're too, like, you're too old to do this. But I think if it's something that you genuinely enjoy, there's no age limit to it. Like you can be 100 and play video games. You can be 7 playing video games.
Yeah.
Because how would you feel if I'm saying you're too old to be thinking that because it's a full moon outside, I'm gonna love you more today, like, or because I was born at 11:22 in the morning, not at 7:30 at night, that this is the type of person I am. You're too old to think that's silly.
But shit like I'm that, man. That shit's crazy to me. Like, who are you to like? What if I just like, oh man, you're excited for a new Disney movie? That's childish. Like, you know what I mean? That's a dumb thing to say to somebody. Let them enjoy Disney.
Yeah, like enjoy what you're gonna enjoy. Like I ain't say nothing when all these broads is out here watching Frozen 2. I ain't say nothing. Let me not say broads. When these women were out here watching Frozen 2, I ain't say a damn thing. Nothing. Nada.
Fact.
But let me play 2K. Let me play Madden. It's the end of the world. And that's just not cool. Like it's not cool at all.
I feel the same way about reality TV.
Yeah, like well, you're really
this is faker than that. Like at least 2K has real players. I'm playing with real people. Who are you watching? Coco and Diamond and you know what I mean? Like what the?
And then I'm like y'all be wanting to say stuff to me. You're watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Exactly.
And what's the talent? What do they do? And you're mad at me for being so involved in sports. LeBron changes lives.
Kim Kardashian changes lives too, so I'm not going.
Yeah, that's true. Cam Newton changes lives.
I hate that nigga. Changed mine for the worse. This is what he did. We won't get into it though.
Nah, we got.
Man, like it's just like I like that. I like that. I don't think you should try to age people on certain things. Like you paint as a kid, and then they'll hit you with but this is like a profession. Like so is video games. Like people make millions of dollars off of video games.
Ninja was making what $400,000 a month off of streaming Fortnite.
Fat. And then when he switched streams, they gave him 50 mil off the rack. Like, wow, dropped it on him. Like, yeah, one nigga. They gave one nigga because he's that much influence. Like video games is like if the kid that won the Fortnite tournament, that's more than what Serena won at Wimbledon or Tiger won at the Masters.
Facts.
I'm like, nigga, are you serious? Yes, nigga, give me that. I need that.
Give me that.
Now, granted, I'm not out here trying to play no Fortnite tournament. No. I just play because I enjoy it.
And it's okay. It's okay to recreationally do things.
Exactly. It's that simple. Just because you don't like it, well, I'll never understand why I'm get so mad at the game. If the nigga's on there all day, every day, all right, cool. Like that I understand. There's different things you need to be doing all day, every day. I get that, but
could be cheating.
It'd be like this. Beep. What the? Like
every time, as soon as you do it, like as soon as they hear that beep, it is GG's. They are about to go into town. All you do is play that childish ass game. You don't do nothing. Like, girl. And all you do is like, don't get. And then I don't want to be that guy to shame you for what you do all day.
Exactly. Okay, it's probably about to speed up. All right, run it back.
I said I usually just take it on the chin, pack my game up, go back to my apartment. All right.
I respect that.
Whatever.
There's a couple times where I left, and then I was just like, I shouldn't have to leave. Like, and then I asked this. This is. You ever say something in the middle of an argument? It's like, damn, that was real good. I might win this one.
Yeah.
This was that moment for me. And, I was with a young woman. She's mad at me playing the game and stuff like that. I said, say I never, ever played games. And I just watch fiction movies all day. Then what? Would it still be just as bad? No. Because y'all don't care that I'm out here watching. I can watch movies for 24 straight hours. You wouldn't say a word. If I play the game for 2, it's an issue. Like, really think about that. I got one that used to get mad at me because I didn't read. You're giving me fake books. Bitch, this ain't about nothing. Yeah. Hold on. I want to call her a bitch. I don't want to call her a bitch. She's an amazing woman. She's doing real good. And I would never call a woman a bitch in the middle of an argument. That's just not me. But
no, yeah, I never did that either.
But me, I'll just be like, "Oh, what is this gonna do?" Sorry, I didn't read the Harry Potters.
But I read Percy Jackson.
But I read Percy Jackson. Like, what is Alakazam about to do for us? How is this going to better our relationship? I could fuck your whole day up by going beep.
Hufflepuff ain't gonna do shit for me.
Not a damn thing. Like, just women, please just let men play their games. I promise. Hopefully, they end up doing better for you. Because if he's there, he's not out ripping and running.
I'm not in the streets with it because my friends want me to cheat on you. My friends right now got girls at the crib say, "Rent, come through, but we got excess women." But guess what I'm doing?
Don't know how often that happens. Y'all will really hate our friends if y'all realize how often.
If y'all knew what our friends was on, y'all would genuinely despise our friends.
A lot of them don't like y'all, so
yeah.
Like,
that's a topic for another week about because
I'm gonna track that in the head. Make sure I write it down.
Track that in the head because that's like I'm just gonna give a quick little brief on it. But I just always give the girl the benefit of the doubt because if my man likes her, it's the reason he likes her. Exactly. So I always root for it. I always root for that. But we got to talk about how vehemently against relationships certain friends are.
We are, and it's just like, please leave this.
That might be a whole sode.
That might be a whole pod, boy.
It might be a whole pod for real.
Hey, we done lived a little life, bro. We done lived a little life. And I'm trying to think what else I had queued up. Let me just look at my notes. That's a real good conversation right there.
Yeah.
How do I ask this? All right, let's dial it and tone it down a little bit. Let's take it to the LGBT community.
Okay.
And I saw once again Twitter. Now, honestly, y'all want to know where we get a lot of these topics? Twitter. Do you think that transgender women or transgender men? I'll just stick with women. So a transgender woman going to sleep with a straight man should tell them they're transgender before?
That's an interesting topic. And when you sent this, I thought about it and I thought about what I would prefer, me personally. I would prefer to know.
Exactly.
Because that's not some shit I want to find out. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that in the most respectful way. Because like at the end of the day, a trans woman is a woman, a trans man is a man. Exactly. So if you're attracted to women and this woman is trans, you're still like you're not, because people like, they pride, they don't want to walk that gay line, which is understandable, whatever. But I think me personally, I would appreciate the forwardness and the honesty and for me to be able to make my own opinion on where I want to go next. That's what it's about. Like I think it's fair for me to be able to decide what I want. Right.
And the main thing is like, there's people that probably wouldn't tell you because they know or think they know how you would act.
Yeah.
And that's manipulation.
Yeah. But at the same time, you also got to think about it, how scary that is for them.
It's probably terrifying, which is probably why you should tell somebody before.
Way before. You should I'm not going to say you should lead with it, damn it, but it shouldn't be on the bottom of the topic list. Because oh my God, some doctors do wonderful work. Do wonderful things. And that's what I'm not going to sit here and say I would if I was given that news, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to be all right, whatever, that doesn't mean nothing to me. But at the same time, who knows? You never know. Hell, you might catch me on a day where I'm like, nah, you're a woman. But realistically, it's just about giving that chance,
Yeah. So here's a word I learned recently, a couple of months ago. I like my women cisgender.
Cisgender, yes, cisgender.
You know what cisgender means?
Yes, cisgender means born this way and haven't changed, and that's how they feel.
Exactly. Yeah, unchanged from birth.
I took a sensitivity class, bro. Yeah. I'm out here. And
okay. I feel you. It's new to me because I'm not
And I got my pronouns in my bio.
I respect that. I do not have my pronouns in my bio. I should probably add them.
Fix it.
Put it right next to in a way we're right link.
He, him, his. Right there. Boom. That's what you gotta do.
Respect. Nah, man,
But
but
anyway,
that shit is like honestly, I think it's a health thing. I wholeheartedly do. Like it's for your health, for your benefit. Like you don't want to get too involved yourself. Is how I would feel. Like I wouldn't
yeah,
want to have some like, oh God, I almost compared it to something bad. But let's say I had something wrong with me, or something I don't think people would like. If I had 9 toes on one foot or something crazy, like I'm not trying to compare them to something
yeah,
I
I see
feel
what you're
would
saying.
probably push someone away. Is my point is.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably tell them before because I don't want to get emotionally involved. I don't want to get,
Yeah,
and even if it's just for sex at some point in time, I'm not gonna with my shoes on. And I feel like they should know. I
yeah.
don't want to be with that non-toe nigga. Like that's probably what they're thinking in their head. So I
No,
always,
I just that just hit me with something too. That when you finish, I gotta make sure I remember this.
but yeah. So like, I'll close it up quick then. So I don't want to say obligated because I mean you can do whatever you want. That's just your natural rights. But I really do think you should tell people because
Yeah,
if you don't, like you said, right, you don't want people walking that line that they think. And the thing is, niggas react badly to a lot of stuff, and that's on niggas.
yeah,
I'm not putting that on y'all at all, at whatsoever. This ain't gonna be a well, what was she wearing moment at all. Like
yeah,
just niggas react badly, and I just think you should know that niggas react badly.
yeah.
I'm
Like
not
niggas
saying
react
it's not
badly.
their fault or yours. It's definitely not your fault, but
But it's just like
niggas
you just
react
never know.
badly. Like
Nick,
this
they
just
do.
shit people won't want to get out. Like I know people that probably flip or wig out and try to fight you. Like, why don't you do like you know what I mean? Like niggas react badly to things, and that's on niggas. They shouldn't. But at the same time, they
Yeah,
should be able to make that decision for themselves.
yeah. That's all it is. That's all it is right there. And the last thing I wanted to say about that is because especially if you, let's say you didn't been, you didn't been like imagine you sitting there, you with this, you with her, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And hell, she never said nothing. So now you're years down the line. Like let's say it's one of those situations. You're years down the line. I want to have a child. Now that conversation comes up years down.
Mm.
You never know how this, you know what I'm saying? But that just goes back to react like people, everybody reacts to things differently.
Exactly.
So just give people that chance to make the decision for themselves. Long story short.
Yeah. It reminds me of that scene from Atlanta.
Never watched
When
it.
they were in the jail scene, and he was like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, this is my lady, such and such. He said, yo, oh, he said, what's my girl? They said, yo, girl. I said, my nigga, that's a man. And he had no idea. And then he threatened to shank everybody in the prison.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I seen the clip on Twitter.
Yeah, like niggas just react badly to things. They probably should know before.
Respect.
That's just me. Like I feel like it's a health thing to you and a decision making process for them. Like
Yeah.
For you to know that, like I don't know how they're gonna react. That should probably be a little telling to you. Like okay,
I should let them know. Like
yeah,
it's
a
you don't
little
even gotta throw it
manipulative.
in their face. Like you don't even gotta be like, hey, I'm trans woman, blah blah blah. But like just be like, I don't know how you would feel about this. I just want to let you know before we go any further. Like this is it.
So yeah, I was talking to a couple of my buddies about that too. They were just like, yeah, like he's a lot more involved in the community. He's a gay man. I'm gonna have him on the pod too. He has crazy ass stories.
Yeah.
Bro, wait till you
We
hear
got to get him on there.
He's the most toxic
made a
nigga
guest
I've ever
appearance.
met. He's goated.
He made a little guest appearance last week, right?
Yeah, that's what I call.
Yeah.
They say kill him. Nah.
Yeah.
And so I talked to him about it, and he's more involved. That's something that is in his daily life a little more. And he said it is people out here getting attacked because of that. Like, I don't want to say often, but people are out here fighting over that, and because niggas just don't want to feel embarrassed, and that would lead them to being embarrassed, and that's on niggas. Like niggas shouldn't react badly. Like, all right, you got caught up. It is what it is.
It is what it happens.
It happens. Like, yeah, bro, just take your L and go. Like, but no, the niggas react badly, and I'm sorry for the niggas that do. That's fucked up. You shouldn't do that. At the same time, that is, I don't want to say a major decision to make, but to niggas it would be. To somebody that's only messed with women, never had any interest in men, like he said, walking that line, that's probably how they'll see it. And I think If I don't know if we have any transgender fans or people watching it, but if y'all do, like, just tell them, like people won't react, like, because some people don't care.
Yeah,
you wouldn't know that unless you had that conversation.
Because some people just view it as like, what I'm saying? It is like, that's just what it is now. Like, you are what you are, and you're a woman at the end of the day. So, but yeah, no, that was a good little talk, man.
It was a good little talk. I was thinking, I was like, damn, like, I had it in my phone for last week's pod too, but I was like, nah. That's when I was like, yeah, we'll I got something tucked, but we'll wait.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. This was a good show for that too. Good pod for that.
It was a good pod. Keep it on the way. I'm trying to think what else I got. I got some good shit in here. A lot of the rest of this is bullshit. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Respect.
Hey, random though, because I gotta get my bullshit out as part of it with a diverse pod, as someone told me recently. I was watching Infinity War, and I was thinking to myself, I'm a big Marvel guy, and so I see Thanos. He has his two daughters. One was created. One he stole from another country, pretty much. He's like adopted. You think Thanos was ever out here getting pussy?
Thanos was out there getting bro. I think Thanos was locked into what he was trying to do for real.
That's where I'm at. I don't think Thanos is out here getting no box.
Sorry, I'm getting calls right now.
Oh, you're good. Is it the front runner? No, let me stop. Let me stop.
Hey, hold up now. Hold up.
This nigga, right?
I don't have none of that right now, man. I gotta I ain't even gonna get into it.
Yeah, we gotta get into it. But nah, man. I was just like, plus he got that weird thing with his chin. And power can only get you so far, you know what I mean? Like Jay-Z once said, ain't no such thing as an ugly billionaire. I'm cute.
Thanos probably got some box when he was younger, maybe.
A young soldier Thanos?
Young Thanos. Yeah, like soldier Thanos. I don't know. I feel like he was so locked into what he was trying to do. I feel like that's been like a lifelong thing.
It wasn't a lifelong thing, though. He got it in his older age. So for those who don't know the story, it's nerdy, but we're about to nerd out here a bit. So Thanos has been trying to fuck death for a long time. So honestly, the whole let me wipe out half the planet, that's for death. It's not for repopulation or anything like that. All based off a comic book. He's trying to fuck death. And in the comic books, he, like, as the movie, he completes his mission, and death is still just like, no, we're not fucking with you. So he's been wiping out half the population for a long time. Go to a bunch of different planets. Hey, kill half, take the other. To fuck death. And she said no. You see the lengths niggas go? You see?
I will raise the murder rate for you, girl.
Fact. Niggas out here on his 2013 Chicago. It still didn't hit. Like, oh, I feel bad for the man.
That's crazy.
Real bad for the man. Hey man, have you been caught up on Marvel? Like you watched the Disney Plus show, WandaVision?
I don't got Disney Plus, bro.
How you not have Disney Plus?
I don't got money like you, dog.
But you do got money like me.
I genuinely don't.
But you just bought a 2022.
I bought a 2015.
Nah, man. I saw the paperwork. 2022.
2015. Would you like? I'll send you my insurance.
Nah, you're good.
What year's your car, Mr. Money?
2015.
Oh yeah, you're rich. Because you bought a 2015 in 2015.
No. I bought it in 2017. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, we got to get the real Mr. Money Man Torres on here. He done bought 2 cars since he been in the service.
I hate that nigga. No, I'm playing. Nah, that is the money man. Hey, Torres cool as shit. I be talking shit about Torres, but that's the nigga right there.
That's because that's the man, bro. That's the bro. That's the Brody. But I think I got a bullshit topic.
Go for it.
Gambling, bro. So like, is it an addiction? Because I call it the bald gambler, like it's a bad thing. When does it become an addiction versus a hobby?
When you put it over other priorities that shouldn't be above. I think that's when it becomes an addiction.
But what do you because I look at gambling as a job.
Mm-hmm.
My job, my source of income, my source of revenue is very high on the priority list because without that, I can't take care of my other priorities. So when does it become like, how do you prioritize it?
It's not a job for most people though. Like for some people it is, yeah. Like people that, bookies, people that run the books, shit like that, yeah. But for majority of people, niggas is just on FanDuel. You know what I mean?
But you can make money off that.
You can make that's not the issue. You can make money do a lot of things. You can make money washing cars. You're not gonna do that shit, is you? You ain't never heard no nigga go, yeah, I'm addicted to washing these cars. No. Like,
I've seen niggas addicted to the stocks, you know what I'm saying? People like we don't say people on Wall Street are addicted.
But that's their job.
But what's the difference?
One's a job. If your job's a bookie, I don't think nobody go, you have a gambling addiction. Like, nigga, this
why isn't betting sports betting considered a job though? If you can, I've seen niggas. Trust me, I didn't see niggas make absurd amount of money daily off of spreads, like off their locks or whatever. I see people sell locks. Like, here's the picks. I've seen people pay $5 to bet $5 on a different bet.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this is my pick. Send me 10, and then make the bet on top of that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of money, bro. But I kind of look at it like how porn is, where it's like it's taking over your life.
Okay.
Well, like it's above my priorities. Did I eat today? No, but before dinner, let me
yank it real quick.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Like when it's over your other priorities, I think that's when it becomes an addiction. And there's a lot of things that you could be addicted to, like, but addiction is a strong word. So when I think of addiction, I think of like the full out.
I think a meth
like phrase for addiction. Like, once again, someone had porn addiction. It's all day, every day. Like you go to the gym, the nigga walk by the screen. Like, is that? I'm not gonna mention nobody, but is that Pinky? Niggas just on a treadmill, just going with his daily life. When it's merged into his daily life so casually, I think that's an addiction.
Okay.
Now, when that's all they really, that's addiction in the
eat, sleep, drink
sense of the word.
Okay.
Yeah, drinking is the same thing. Like I know a bunch of people that drink a lot, but they're functional, so I don't really like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get on them.
Like, you wouldn't get on nobody who's fully functional. You probably should, but no, you wouldn't. You have any other bullshit topics?
Ooh.
Oh! Why do women like the sleepy voice?
Like when you first woke up and got that extra rasp. It's a lot more smooth. I like the sleepy voice or myself. Like,
nigga, you just be talking to yourself when you wake up in the morning?
Nah, I'd be like, good morning, Rain. How you doing today? You know what I'm saying? Nah, I like my sleepy voice too, for real. So I'm with the women on that. Like, I get it. I get why y'all like it. It's like, it's a lot more commanding. Girls like to be commanded.
It's not really commanding though. It's super soft.
But it's like it got that bass, you know what I'm saying? It's like a smooth bass, like a.
You haven't cleared your throat this morning. That's why it's just raspy.
You ain't drink no damn water.
See, I want the raspy voice, but I can't smoke cigs. Make up your mind. No, I'm playing.
Man, that cigarette voice is nasty.
Fact. What did he say?
What is that? Let me get a pack of Marlboro Special Selects Reds.
Hey, look, that's exactly what my sleepy voice sounds like. Shit.
Nah, my sleepy voice sounds pretty good, man. I'm not gonna hold you.
Nah, mine sounds fire too. I'm not gonna. I used to call people as soon as I wake up just to be like, yeah, I'm about to go back to sleep a little something. Yeah, a little something.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know why, but my sleepy voice is from New York. I don't get it.
I feel that. My sleepy voice is from like deep in the South. It's from like Mississippi. It's from wherever Martin Luther King's from. That's where my sleepy voice is from.
Hey, we from West Virginia, so I know you have a semi-decent country accent. I
don't.
What?
Like when I what?
Like you don't ever fuck with nobody? Just be like, oh yeah, I'm at the store. Let me just order this with a little something special.
Not like sometimes it comes out like randomly, like sometimes I'll just be talking. I'll be like, I'll say something country as hell, and I'm like, damn.
It's a word. It's always a word that brings it out over there. And I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, Nick.
Start coughing and shit.
Exactly. It's like you caught it. It's like, oh, what is
Can't believe
that?
I just said that shit.
Over. I'm like, oh, whoa. Nah, my
Dude.
country accent is fire. I be doing it like mid sentence sometimes, and I'm like end up with a country accent for a sentence. And I go
Yeah.
back to my regular, but it's like in the middle of the sentence, it's like me. Excuse me, Keith Urban, just immediately. Like,
Yeah, like, it's me, Randy Moss, then me again.
that nigga could never escape it.
I was like, man, y'all boys don't know how to play no damn football.
Straight cash, homie. I was like, Jesus. It's like, oh my God.
Like, what part of West Virginia is he? That's why, because there's a kid in my flight from West Virginia. But I have to describe to people that we're from two different West Virginias. I'm from Huntington. He's from Boone.
Oh, no. That's basically different states.
That's what I was trying to say. I say, like where I'm at, I'm not a country guy. Like, I do country stuff sometimes, and I didn't realize it was country stuff till I left. But oh damn, Marvin Hagler died. But yeah, like I didn't realize the boxer. Yeah, he just died.
Oh damn.
But yeah, no. So I didn't realize how country certain things that I say and do is until I got around people that were from New York. They're like, "You do what?" I said, "Yeah, man."
Whoa.
Like I told them I like frog legs. They almost burned me at the stake like a witch. Like, you like what? I said, "Yeah, frog legs." And I was like, "That's not even country. Like, that's just good." Like, that's just good. And then I brought up the squirrel stew, and that was like the deal breaker for them.
You ever tell a nigga about deer jerky and see how they look at you?
Deer jerky's pretty common.
Every time when I was back in my flight, like a bunch of Hispanics, I'm like, yeah, some deer jerky. They be like, the fuck is that? I'm all like, well, no, it's good. It's good.
You ever buy some off Buddy that used to sell it at school?
Yeah, I bought one pack.
Yeah,
I just got the original though. Like, he didn't do nothing special. Deer jerky's crazy.
Big country dude with the goatee.
Yeah, I bought it from somebody else though. I don't think it was the goatee dude. I probably bought it off of somebody who bought it from him.
Yeah, because
I had like a little pack and I shared it with my driver's ed class.
I knew the deer jerky was fire. I had a little piece of hair on mine. I said, yeah, this is crazy. Little piece of pelt on it.
Yo, this nigga rank, bro.
I said, yeah, he's different.
You think you could fight a deer straight up?
Me? I beat the shit out of deer.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, nigga. You lying. A deer will beat the hell out of you.
I beat the shit out of deer.
All right, what animals not domestic? So like commonly
dogs,
domestic. So not dogs, cats, squirrel. Well, not squirrels. Turtles. Is what I meant to say. Yeah, shit like that. Like, what animals that's non-domestic you really putting the paws on?
Shit, for real, bro. None, bro. They're animals, dog. They have nothing. They have nothing to live for.
There's no way I'm fuck on my obituary and say beat up by a pig. Never, nigga.
Bro,
never.
Are vicious, bro. Pigs are vicious, dog.
I'd beat the shit out of a pig.
Pigs are vicious, bro. Pigs are vicious, man. Don't sleep. Actually, matter of fact, Deuce, I'll put you in a room with a pig.
You know what? Hey, that sounds like
not even a pig
right there.
A pig or a hog?
A pig, not a hog, nigga. A pig.
I'm say a hog will fuck you up.
Yeah, a pig, or a boar. Yeah, I'm not getting in there with them. Not them niggas. But a pig.
I'd probably beat a pig up.
That's what I'm saying. I think I can take a pig. I can probably choke a pig out.
I think I could beat a pig. I think I could beat like a lemur, maybe.
Nah, I don't want to fight. I was thinking that too. I was like, nah, some of them like are just OD. Like a pig, it's fast on land, but I could kick a pig. Pig probably weigh like 40. Like I can kick something that's 40 pounds.
I think I could take an alligator.
You got it. Hey, you talk about good content. How about we put you in the room with an alligator?
So an alligator, if you hold its mouth shut, it can't open it. It's like a grenade. If you keep your hand on it, it won't explode. But as soon as you take your hand off, it's over with.
You got to get there.
So with an alligator, like, does he know we're about to scrap, or am I?
Yes, nigga, that's the point of it.
I thought I was about to snuff him, because if I'm gonna snuff him, I'm gonna just get him real quick before he notices. Boom! And then he gonna try to run off. I got this nigga's mouth, and I'm gonna boom. I'm gonna put the blammer to his head, put it right between the eyes. And
you gotta fight it. You gotta fist fight it.
Got a fist fight? Oh yeah, nah. I think a pig. I think I could beat a cow, man.
I'm not. They don't eat people. Say no, man.
Cal Tippin?
No, I never been Cal Tippin. I tried to get hella people to go with me back when I was in Canada, and nobody would.
Damn.
I was going, ha, ha, ha. Do my little dancey dance.
No, I think I could snuff a pig. I think I could snuff a cow.
You can't just snuff it, bro. You gotta fight it. And I'm not.
Nah, no, I'm gonna be up on it. Boom! Stick his ass.
Break your whole hand off.
Get fat. Cows drink milk. They got strong bones.
I'd kick a cow in the udders, though.
Yeah, I think their udders are sensitive. Kick it in the udders, jump on its back, and choke it out.
I think I can like weave one and give it a good, a good Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Up the udders.
Oh wait, I got one more bullshit topic too. How you feel about Soulja Boy and his WWE thing,
bro?
Where him and Randy Orton are beefing now.
First off, Soulja Boy is the funniest nigga to ever live.
In fact, he has more money than Randy Orton, so he has my vote.
This nigga said, "Soldier, come in here, fight me." He said, "Bow, shut your dumb ass up, nigga." I was crying. Bro, shooting a nigga in the ring is crazy.
That's crazy. And Vince McMahon will sign off on it.
Fact, no question about it. He's like,
just don't shoot him in the head.
Oh, this is new. I like this.
We've never done that before. Bow.
Execution. Oh yeah. Hey, Soulja Boy is gutted.
He says, "Soldier." He said,
wow, but nah. Shut your stupid ass up. I was like, yeah, this nigga is way too funny. I'm about to go watch that video again.
He was that mad on GTA. Just, man, fuck is you talking about, bruh? Like, especially like I like when he be mad. Like he's like, fuck is you talking about, bruh? Like, yeah, that shit had me weak.
We need to protect him at all costs. He's a hero, bro. He's
a hero. And I'm not gonna hold you, bro. His Soldier World tape was hard, bro.
Okay, I'm not gonna let you talk about the music.
30 missed calls, 30 missed calls. He said, woke up this morning, had 30 missed calls. Me and my niggas, we down the ball. I spent 100 racks at the mall.
You're a sick nigga. You are the only person I know that actually listens to Soulja Boy still.
I know. I'm proud. Now I think JB still listens to him.
Which JB, bro?
I know there's 1,000. John Brown.
All right. Hey.
Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that.
X's moving. Silence, but that. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Hey, I always want to talk to him about it. Like me and him, like cordial, but never like that. I always want to talk to him about that, like, because I know there's a lot of backlash about his verse. I thought he spazzed. Nah, you have backlash. I thought he spazzed. No, I was just curious. I think when we look back, I'm gonna play that shit for my kids and say, I remember where I was when this shit dropped. Fact, because I know exactly where I was. I was online. Nigga, we were active. If you play, they're not at prom, nigga. We was going up, bro. Like that shit was. I feel like, man, I wish I could have seen them motherfuckers perform that shit just to be supportive. Fact. Like that shit was a like. Yeah. That's a classic. Like when I think of West Virginia, like that song pops. I put it on my playlist when I was at Basic. Like that shit's classic, bro. I made a playlist for the flight. I put that on there. You got to. Banger. It really is. It's one of the craziest songs I've ever heard. All local, man. Support local artists. Facts. One more Shalim. I didn't win none of the yup bingo. What is his name? His real name? Yes. Isaac. It's Isaac? Yeah. So I knew him as, what was it, Chad Franklin? Chad Franklin. So I met him in chat. I met the man in chat as Chad Franklin. And I was like, oh, he raps. Like, what's his rap name? He's like, Shalim. And I was like, oh, okay. So Shalim, like, he's like, yeah, that's my name. So I'm thinking it's his actual name. Shalim is not his actual name. Shalim's middle name. It's Chad Franklin, Shalim, Isaac, and it was something else, but I just can't think. Fadiga. There it is. His name is Isaac Shalim Fadiga. I mean, I'm putting this government out here and shit. My fault. No, fuck that. Bump more Shalim. He's about it. Yeah. He's a fan. Yeah, no, I think he explained it one day on Twitter or something. But yeah, no, his Chad Franklin is like his what's it called, and then he got like Shalim's his middle name. His name is Isaac. That's hard. I don't want to end this talking about Shalim now. Nah.
We got to talk about Kate Cunningham is going silly right. Oh no, that was Rondell Walker that just did that. But they're about to. Hopefully, they make a comeback and beat Texas, 67-73.
I'm just ready for March, man. Well, again, March.
I'm ready for
it.
It is March, nigga. No, I'm ready. Bro, I'm ready for this, bro. I got a good feeling about tonight, man. Tonight might be my night, dog. I'm not going to talk too much about it because when I do, I lose. So, but tonight could be the night, man. I'm itching right now.
You gotta update this on the next pod, bro. Go ahead and write it down.
I will. Shit,
that's all I really got for you, bro. You got anything else?
No, I ain't got nothing for real, man. I'm about to, what you getting into tonight, bro?
Tonight, I'm probably heading my buddy Taj. That's who was just calling me. Like, where you at?
Yeah.
I was like, we started a little late.
Yeah, I'm probably about to go link up with one of my boys. Toss a couple drinks back, the vibes.
Okay, respect. See, I'm about to probably go play some darts in the garage somewhere, something spicy.
Something spicy, you know what I'm saying? I might even play some spades tonight, niggas. Bust a nigga head in spades.
I can't play spades, but that's a whole nother pod.
Well, I'm going to teach you next time I'm out there. I'm going to teach you.
Bro.
We only play Joker, Deuce, though. I don't know how to play any other way.
Book this. Like, nigga, I don't want to read.
Nice. Nah,
I'm just playing. I know it's not that, but.
Yeah, spades, bro. I'm going to teach you how to play when I'm out there again.
But all right, Brody. Hey, look, it's a good little pod, man.
It's a good pod, man.
Good pod.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shouts out to us, huh?
Facts.
Hey, this is such a good pod. I'm putting this out before the one I was supposed to put out before.
Hell yeah. You know the vibes.
You don't. I don't know about us, man. But we're going to go ahead and get up out of here.
Facts.
Peace.
See y'all boys, man. Peace.
Oh.